She will change as she goes into the mating season. There won't be any milk. The little guy is big enough to eat grass, and it's a very natural process that just sort of flows. It's not a dramatic sort of one morning she wakes up and says, that's it, no more milk for you, we're taking the bottle away. It's not like that at all. It's a very natural progression of both mother and calf. Mating season, and then she carries the next one again until next year around about this time. Hopefully we'll be here to witness something as miraculous and as special as this again. Awesome. Hoping H2 will make his way back here. It's been a wildebeest morning. There's little Brian again. Wium has just moved slightly to the back. On his way, so we will be able to spend a bit of time together looking at these guys. Quickly. HT again. Yeah, Hayden, we're not far from where we were earlier, and if you take that little track, the way you're coming up now, just straight over, sort of past the rain shelter area, you'll see us off to the right hand side. Both Brian and Wium are standing close together here. Okay, see you now. I mean, if your call's there as well, I don't know if you can hear that. Great, so you could just hear that. Also important, mum will recognize that call, so him and mum will recognize each other's calls, obviously smells, and I'm sure also recognize each other physically, visually. I'm sure in wildebeest look at us, we all look the same to them. I'm sure amongst themselves they can recognize each other. Also with wildebeest you do get your core herds or your core groups. The males aren't permanently with the herd, so it's not like zebra where you've got a stallion and a fixed harem of females that move around together. With wildebeest you get your breeding herds, and then you get your bulls that are territorial, so they each have an area. Depending on how good that area is in terms of resources, grazing, openness, in terms of safety, water access, the better the bull, the better the areas that he has, the more often he will attract females there. So within a herd like this, it is not impossible, in fact it's quite likely that there might be a couple of different bulls that have fathered youngsters. Not too many, because a good bull in a good area will keep in herd with him often for quite a few or even many days. So these two little guys, two young wildebeest that we saw born this morning, the fact that they will be brothers or sisters to each other is very, very likely. Or what I mean, half brother, half sister. Because if they're born so close together, they would have been conceived also possibly within the same day or two of each other, which means they would have been with the same territorial bull. That's a bit of a long explanation, but to give you the idea that this is a group that know each other well, coming back to being able to recognize each other visually, but also from sound and from smell. But the bull that's with the herd is not necessarily the bull that will be with the herd all the time.